Muzieni gets back onto the saddle, and they off and racing, and Rocket's Red Glare has missed the start. Lost a good few lengths when the starter said go. Goliath Heron, one of the first to respond. Captain Dizzy's up there. Ozen Kerr has got the pink sleeves just in behind the leaders. Racing there's Barney's Pride on the inside with the blue cap is Time to Shine. Then comes the Mauritian. Aravadiccio Super Agra's got the two shades of purple. Goliath Heron on the outside. I Am Giant in a good rhythm, only 3 lengths off them. Clarkson a long way back to Rocket's Red Glare. So Barney's Pride just in front with Captain Dizzy. Time to Shine, Goliath Heron, and yes, I Am Giant starting to make big strides on the outside. I Am Giant moves up to Captain Dizzy and Barney's Pride. I Am Giant now moves into the lead. Captain Dizzy, Barney's Pride. On the inside is Time to Shine. It's I Am Giant in front. Captain Dizzy, Ozen Kerr, the Mauritian, is starting to knuckle down late, but I Am Giant has gone clear, and yes, I Am Giant he now stretches away like a very good horse. I Am Giant is going to put them to the sword to win a good race. Captain Dizzy second, Clarkson run third, Ozen Kerr was back in fourth. Aravadiccio didn't really get a mention from me in commentary. He's actually run a creditable race just in behind them. But I Am Giant, there was late money, there was big money for this horse late in the day, and he's won like a good horse. Follow I Am Giant going forward. He'll tighten up from this run. Captain Dizzy, good run in second. Eye Catcher, Clarkson in third, and Ozen Kerr was back in fourth.
There was one reason I plucked myself out of bed today to get to the VAAL. It was to see I Am Giant. I wanted to see him come back. I came back to the course. I asked James what his sentiments were. He said, Nico, we've got him where we want him. I saw him go down. He's a smashing looking horse, and this man next to me, you're looking for parking halfway up.
Yeah, halfway through the race, I was looking to get a run already because he was just going that well. And full credit to James. He's got this horse in a very good space, and you could see when the gates opened, he didn't want to tank with me, and he put his head in his chest, and it was just a matter of time before I was on top of him, and he won really nicely today.
Moved well the whole way through?
Yes, look, I thought he was having a good blow after the race still room for improvement, but they had him in a good space to win his first run back, and full credit to James, Mr. Crawford. Thank you very much for the opportunities once again. Well done to Mr. Werners and his family, and to Mr. Wilson as well. Thanks so much.
Yeah, I saw that it started easing out in the betting, and then after he went down to the start and I was sort of giving the lowdown on it, I started to shorten again. So hopefully people have got some money back that they might have lost on this horse the last time or the time before that. Quickly, my opportunity to say congratulations on your appointment to Hong Kong. Well done. I think that's a magnificent achievement on your part, but you worked hard for it. That's eventually where you wanted to get. You don't get there by not winning championships. This was important for you to win the championship. You've got a month left to go. How do you now prepare after having a break? Obviously, you're going to have a break after the season. How do you prepare for that new territory and that whole new racing scene? Because it's not South Africa, it's a whole new ball game.
Yeah, look, obviously we're trying to get the season out the way first, and that's most important. I still got a few people that I'm contracted to, and I've got to make happy at the end of the day. And my focus is on the season, but then I'm off on holiday first week of August, and then I think my ticket's booked on the 11th of August to go to Hong Kong. So get there a little bit early and do some groundwork.
Well, South Africans dominating there. Very soon the whole colony is going to be made up of South Africans soon, because they all seem to be going there. I'm not going to ask you about Puerto Manzano because we know what you think about it. What about other rides for Saturday, for the July day? I mean, have you got decent mounts on the day? What do you think you're going to be doing on July day?
Look, I thought I had a nice card, barring some draws. A horse like Outlaw King, he's doing very well at home. I think he's probably the horse to beat in the race. I know there's a Joburg Raider that looks very smart, but he's going to have to pick up his shoes to beat me, I think. And a horse like Give Me Another Chance, he's a very smart horse. Drawn 14, don't know what to expect. And yeah, got to wait till the lucky last until USA's Hope, doing very well at home, and just very hopeful.
Okay, thanks very much, Keegan. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Just a big well done to the whole Crawford team again. Thank you very much. And to my sponsor, Winning Form, thank you.
Good. We're going to speak to two Crawfords. We've got the added bonus today. I'm speaking to the junior first and then to senior. Well, I asked you, James, I said to you, look, he's one of my absolute favourites. We've always liked him. Sometimes we look silly as pundits when we go out on our head and say, you know, this is going to be a decent or this is going to be a decent horse. But today he showed exactly what he's all about.
Yeah, listen, I think he really did show what we've all thought he's capable of today. You know, this horse has always had a special part inside of me. So, yeah, he's done the right things at home. We gave him a little break after his penultimate start. You know, things weren't panning out how we wanted him to. So we gave him a nice 3-month layoff. Just bided him the time, let him come back to himself. He's been with me for about 6 to 8 weeks now, and he's really shown me that he was ready to come back to the racecourse. So I've had to alter and change his training program a little bit, but he was very full of himself when he saddled up, which had me just a touch worried. But you know how he did the job today. I mean, all credit to him.
Any direct plans, or you just take it as it goes now?
We might look at something at the end of July, possibly in KZN, but we'll see. We'll see how he pulls up and take him from there.
Okay, I'm going to ask your dad about the big day. That's coming up soon, but you got butterflies?
Yeah, listen, we've got a nice card on July Day. I think we could have a special day.
Okay, well, all the best. Well done with I Am Giant. Great to see him back in the winner's box.
Thank you.
Thanks very much to James. Here's Brett Crawford. This is a hell of an operation you've got, because you made a decision a couple of seasons back. You said, this is the way you're going to do it. You're going to have them up here and raid. It's worked for you.
Yeah, Nico, look, you know, nothing's easy in life, but, you know, full credit to James and his team, because without them, I mean, I can't be everywhere. He's done an outstanding job, and he's made life a lot easier for me, so it's been an absolute pleasure. So very happy with that, and yeah, it is working well. I believe in the system, and I see no reason why it won't continue to work on Saturday.
And just talking about the Cape Town operation with what's happening there, I mean, this last week's been great for you. I mean, yours about the only horses that can run in the wet.
Yeah, listen, I'm probably working them too hard, because they haven't done much in the last 2 weeks, and they all flew home on Saturday. So, you know, this game, you learn something every single day. So it was a great weekend, and obviously well done back to the team at home.
Right, let's focus on the business up ahead. What's happening on Saturday? How's everything looking? Your horse had a tremendous prep going into the race. Everyone says he's one of the best prepped horses, comes in with a nice, handy weight. How's everything going with Winchester Mansion?
Yeah, look, he's in top form. As you say, you know, he hasn't put a foot wrong. He's had a great preparation leading into Saturday. He's got the draw on his side. You know, he's just done a lot of things right since he's been gelded. So we're very happy. I think a 4-year-old with 53 is a fantastic galloping weight. Yeah. A lot of respect for Mace's also. I think, you know, he could be the next real deal. But obviously 56.5 on Saturday will really put him to the test, I think. So it's going to be interesting. I think it is an open race. I think Pakaya has a runner as well. But from our side, our prep's gone well. Even time flies, you know, she keeps stepping up. It's a big task for her now with 55. So we're hoping, but she looks amazing, and she's had a good preparation.
Yeah, double header then in that race. What about the rest of your card on the day? Looking forward to the day itself, the other races?
Yeah, I think we got chances across the board, Nico. You know, Crimson King's doing well in the 2-2. His form has turned around, and you know, I think he's a horse that could run into the money. Sergio is absolutely flying. I thought his last run was a cracker. For me, he could probably be one of my better picks on the day. I think he's really doing well. So if he handles slightly wide draw, if he can handle that, he'll run a very good race. And then obviously Sylvanas Dasher, you know, he's a very good horse, but he has a bit of a difficult draw to overcome. And then obviously Turpitz, you know, the only time he went to Gravel, he won really well, and I think he likes that track. But he is switching to the poly, but he's in good form, so we're hoping for a good weekend.
Last question about Zapatias, because tremendous run in the Gold Challenge. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Will you be going for that race at the end of the month then?
Yeah, that was definitely the plan. He's come out of his last race in top form. He looks absolutely amazing, so I'm very pleased. So he's on track for end of the month.
Okay, 1,800, eh?
Yeah, and then just a big thanks to Lawrence and to Harry for the support. They've been patient with this horse, so just got to say big thanks to them. But I think their patience will reward them long term.
I think there's a couple of winning tickets that they'll have to cash in after today.
Let's hope.
Okay, well done, Brett. Thanks so much for your time, and let's call in the winning groom, Sibusiso. as you can see, nicely geared out here. The Crawford Racing logo, the Interbet logo. Interbet have been with Brett for a number of years now. They've been big sponsors of us. So, Sibusiso, here's your 1,500 Rand check. Congratulations. This is a very nice horse. Just look after him nicely for me.
Okay, I'll do that. But I'd like to say thank you to Mr. Brett Lawford, James, and Barry at Cape Town, and well done to all the guys at the team. So I'm so happy and well done. And thank you to Beat Sport and for Racing. Thank you.
Excellent stuff. Thanks very much. I Am a Giant comes through, puts a smile on many chops here today out at the VAAL. We've got 2 more to go.